I have a question for you. Do you believe in luck? Good luck? Bad luck? Sometimes what we call bad luck turns out to be the best thing that ever happened. This is the story of a Chinese farmer, and how one word maybe holds the secret to a peaceful life. Once, in a small village in China, there lived a farmer. He worked hard, not just for money or fame, but for a simple life. Then one day, disaster struck. His horse ran away. It wasn't just any horse. It was his only horse, his partner, his friend. The villagers cried, "That's terrible. You've lost your only horse. How will you work the fields now?" But the farmer just said, "Maybe." They were confused. "Why are you not sad? Why are you not worried?" But he didn't answer. A few days later, the horse came back. Not just that, it brought 3 wild horses with it. Villagers now said, "Wow, you're so lucky. Look at your fortune." But again, the farmer just said, "Maybe." Now you may ask, what does maybe mean? Maybe it means I don't know. Maybe it means who cares? Maybe it means it could be worse. Well, that's for you to decide later. The farmer's son wanted to ride one of the wild horses. He wasn't sure if it was friendly or not, but he was curious. So he went close, and suddenly the horse bit him. It wasn't a nice bite, mind you. It was a wild animal, after all. The horse kicked him too, and in the struggle, the boy fell and broke his leg. "Oh no, that's awful," the neighbors said. Again, the farmer just said, "Maybe." A few weeks later, the army came to the village to take young men for service. It was their duty to protect the emperor, but also to fight his battles. Most families sent one, some sent 2. In fact, every family had to send at least 1 man, or they'd face a penalty. The villagers panicked. Who would go? Whose turn was it? The army men checked their list. Wang, FFF, Fang, they called. Luckily, the farmer's son wasn't named Wang. In fact, his name was Fang, and luckily he couldn't go because of his broken leg. "You are truly lucky," the villagers said. And once again the farmer said, "Maybe." This story has been told for generations because it teaches us to not judge our life harshly. Think about it. If the farmer had lost his horse, his life would have been much harder. His crops would have suffered, his farm would have struggled, and his family's hunger loomed large. But by saying maybe, he accepted the situation without judgment. He didn't cry over spilled milk. Instead, he looked up when the horse brought 3 more horses. He didn't complain about the loss. Instead, he saw the extra help. And when his son got hurt, he didn't panic. Instead, he saw another chance for his son to be safe. When the soldiers arrived, he didn't feel fear. He only felt gratitude for what had happened earlier. This doesn't mean he was happy about the bad things, but he didn't waste energy on worrying or complaining. He simply moved on. So next time something bad happens, remember this farmer. Accept it calmly. Don't label it as the worst thing ever. Just say maybe. After all, life is full of ups and downs. What seems bad now might be a blessing in disguise. If you like this story, please hit the like button. And if you want to share it with your friends, you can copy this link right here. Thank you for watching.